and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now.
Oh, why you keep spinning that way? I gotta put that push circle. What?
Leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Fucking faded.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that gonna be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first throw in overtime for Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. Charles, you get into these. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
Damn.
And he's taken down. Vince Beagle. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Coleman. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here we go, here we go. What do you need? 2 right here. Here we go, here we go.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Pass incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Damn.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
And nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it, because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Play action, Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. You know they're going to be looking his way in overtime. He's had a fantastic game, but unable to hook up there.
And how many times do we see this situation where they actually complete that pass and you wonder to yourself, how do you let him get open?
Oh, what?
Going to go to him. He's a
Let me see this.
In this case, they defended it well.
Oh, he knocked it out of his hands. What a weak
What was the
hand.
term that you just used a minute ago?
Well, especially in overtime, mistakes get magnified.
You
So
blitzed.
get our
You
microscopes
blitzed.
out, right?
You
I mean,
blitzed.
take a look at what's going on out there.
And he's going
Damn.
They sack him back at the 42.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Mike 20. Mike 5-4.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Overtime with 2 minutes to play. We are in sudden death, but still all tied up.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Slack 80. Get that quarterback.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Damn.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know. I'm fucking high right now. Stuff is not working right.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate
You're not
the
pressing
football so you
nobody.
can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there.
I'm gonna
That
run
was
it in
nice.
all the way.
They'll run it with Coleman.
Oh,
This is going to
shit.
come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in
I'll
great
sack
field
you.
position.
That's right, baby.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's
Oh,
got his big tight end over
I
the middle,
risked it.
complete. A Miami
Fuck.
1st down on the 14-yard pickup. Fitzpatrick toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Why, blitzing's not working?
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Okay, that's how you counter the blitz.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Go in the middle.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground.
Go in the middle, right? I went in the middle.
Gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
Damn, overtime. Holy shit.
The 4th
Got my
down
fingers
run
on mine.
successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And that play going absolutely
He's
nowhere
got
as he's
lucky.
belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all.
Woo!
This one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They picked up a first down and a whole lot more. Forget about just looking for the sticks. They went well beyond the stick.
I know they were talking about guarding the sticks on defense. They didn't guard them very well. They got a big-time completion on a 3rd down. That's almost a backbreaker, isn't it? In overtime, every play's importance is magnified. And that one could turn out to be huge.
Why did he try to...
Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him.
Oh, why is this? Oh.
Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster.
Why did he do that for?
Though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything. And when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this. And in this case, they were actually able to win it.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal.
I don't know why he like, faked that
have to
shit.
kick
Wasted
it
my...
because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
New England, New England.
So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould.
What is this?
To win it in overtime. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a partner, a great game.
You see that? You want an autograph? Hey, why you keep running? Hey, you can't stop the blitz. You can't stop the blitz. I know your weakness. Can't stop the blitz. Why you starting run? Why you running?
And then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off.
So that's a wrap for Charles.
Negative rushing yards.
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA Sports. Ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're gonna have tonight.
I did.